how to get a hero reviewed. Normally, I would review a hero on Tuesday. That is if we follow our schedule anyways, which we haven't done very well recently, but hey, we will definitely try. Anyways, every Tuesday I take heroes that you guys have sent in via sending into my ID, or through donations, or through free-to-play orbs on Twitch. Anyways, there's a bunch of ways that are free or monetary or whatever to get your heroes reviewed. We also have the Nimdom top 10 section in our Discord to send a hero in, so if you want to make Nimdom top 10. Anyways, there are several ways to get your hero on stream, but mostly I try and focus on it like one day of the week. Anyways, pretty simple. Show up on stream, send your ID in, or through other methods, and then you'll be on. That is if I don't get too tired first. Sometimes these things go on for hours and I will die. You're at the top of every house. By the way, I've always wanted to live in the attic. But I've never had a house that had the attic. Sinister Servant Hubert, 40 plus 1, 44 HP, 55 attack, 34 speed, 19 defense, 25 res. Loyal Wreath! Why? Why? Literally, the best thing about Hubert is Infantry Hexblade, fine. But the second best thing about him is Warfox. Warfox is like the best general red tome ever. Why would you get rid of it? This is something like you would put on a lot of other heroes. Anyways, Loyal Wraith, this is from Titania. Attack speed, defense, res plus 3 during combat, speed, res bond, and attack speed bond. So plus 5 to all stats. No, plus 10 to speed. Plus 10 to speed, plus 5 to res, plus 5 to attack, and then plus another 3 to everything. You know what? It's been 2 hours of this shit, so I'm not going to do the math. But yeah, Hubert technically does this okay, but his defense and res was never high in the first place, so I never thought this would be ideal on him. Instead, he should be using Roarfox, which, if unit initiates combat, inflicts attack speed, defense, res minus 4 on foe during combat. So if you go plus speed, Hubert, he can actually reach 40-something speed. And then you just use Desperation or something. Like, he's actually like a really good red mage in disguise, but he's not supposed to be used defensively. That defense and res just doesn't fit him. As for the build, if it were on anybody but Hubert, I would really respect it like a lot. I think this build works really well on like Leon, Canis. Don't do it on Canis. Henry. Don't do it on Henry now that he's got his own tome. But like a lot of other heroes would pull this off really well too. So I'm just surprised you did it on Hubert. His best thing is his tome. I can't say anything else. Nation! Wubba dub 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 dub. This is why there's no point to Ferdinand. Because Conrad is so much better. This is why Ferdinand was dead upon arrival, because you should just make Ferdinand. Ferdinand at 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 51 HP, gives you attack, 27 speed, 40 defense, 45 res, Slaying Lance plus, rally attack defense plus, Ruptured Sky. Ruptured Sky makes a lot of sense because this attack is really low, so might as well use your opponent's attack. This encounter renewal, I like that. DC renewal is like underrated build. It's like half cheap, half really expensive, but it works really well because you don't fight all the time. And once you fight, you want to get your HP back up to stay in QR. So it does make sense to do that. Defense ploy, because yeah, his res is really high. I would say consider attack ploy if you find yourself getting hit too hard. But yeah, defense ploy or attack ploy would be recommended. And QR, because you're too slow to double. But yeah, this drops Rupture Sky to 1 cooldown. In other words, you hit the man, he hits you back with Rupture Sky. You hit the man again, he hits you back with Rupture Sky. So 2 Rupture Sky shots, that's probably a kill. Especially if they're beasts or dragons, because that'd be like 80%. 80% in total. But yeah, this is really good. I like this a lot. Super good Conrad. But yeah, this is how you really make Conrad, because he has more res than defense, and he's super good defensively, bulky. His attack is lacking, but you're really relying on his specials to kill anyway, so good job. This is how you build Conrad. And Y Ferdinand's dead. Yeah, don't do anything. Don't do anything. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is so good, man. Now, I'm not so sure about Dragon Fang. I would say even consider Astra, but like, yeah, 52 attack, you might not even do damage, so yeah. Dragon Fang with 52 attack is really low, but there's no other 4 cooldown move that makes sense here. But yeah, 40 plus 6, 10 flowers, 43 HP, 52 attack, 48 speed, 21 defense, 29 res. This is super good. Why is it super good? Forsetti. So if you outspeed your opponent and you're over 50% HP, you can attack twice before you can counterattack. So you attack one time, minus 2 cooldown, you attack another time, minus 2 cooldown. Hopefully they're dead because that's 58 times 2. 48 speed should outspeed most things in the game, though the really fast red heroes would outspeed him, but then you wouldn't really want to attack him with a green hero, attack them with a green hero anyways. But yeah, that's the idea. Once it's ready, you have Dragon Fang for the first attack, and after that, the entire idea is you attack, Dragon Fang's ready, you attack, smoke them with that Dragon Fang. Super good. This is how you use Special Spiral really well. Surge Impact is not really necessary because realistically you shouldn't be getting hit, but it does make sense because if you do get hit, if they break the Forsetti, for example, and you can get hit now, that 10 extra defense goes a long way in keeping him alive. And it's not that he really needs more attack anyways, so makes sense. Panic Smoke, take away their specials. That's good. What am I supposed to do? This is a really good Lewin. Only thing I would say is consider changing a special, but I understand why you went for Dragon Fang. It's only 4 cooldown special. That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, 40 plus 4 Klein, 6 flowers, going for attack. I would honestly say go for speed because he can quad. If you go for double Swift Sparrow and with a low speed, man, if you went for double Swift Sparrow with plus speed, I get his attack will be a lot lower, but he can quad. The reason why you want to quad is because you can get a guaranteed Luna shot, which would do a lot of damage because you drop their defense or res by half. But yeah, I get it. As is, you drop their speed, man. I guess it's not so good for quadding if you're going to use a lull skill, but it makes sense. If they do survive, you should be able to get speed plus 7, so 41 speed. So maybe a quad if they do survive the first 2 shots, but they should survive. That is 4 plus 4 plus 6, 55 attack. If they are the highest 8 defense opponent, they drop their defense by 7. Then you drop their defense by 3, so that is actually 13. So 58. Yeah, you should kill most things in 2 shots. This is really good. That lull speed defense makes sense. If they survive, you can do even more damage. Your second wave of attack should kill him. Moonbow, I would go for Luna. Because you double, you get the kill, expectedly. And then you just Moonbow into another shot. No, it's better to Luna into another shot. That would help be better. So the only suggestion I can give you is to go Luna. Defense Smoke, I would definitely run him with a Dancer so you can take advantage of Defense Smoke. But yeah, that makes sense. That's a really good Klein. He comes with Death Blow, so I guess that makes a lot of sense as to why you keep it. But yeah. Flashing Blade 4, Gale Force times... Well, okay, fine. Fine, you're right. You're right. You have a pretty interesting Soleil. But why'd you go attack? Although it is Fire Sweep, so... You're right, this is pretty interesting. Soleil is the only hero in the game that comes with Fire Sweep Sword Plus. Or Fire Sweep Sword, period. So it makes a lot of sense to try and keep it. She's eventually going to get her own Refine, but I imagine whatever Refine she gets will still involve Fire Sweep. So yeah, just make a build with Fire Sweep. 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 42 HP, 61 attack, 40 speed, 33 defense, 29 res. Lull attack speed with Darting Blow essentially gives her up to 9 more speed, and they cannot be buffed for speed. So 49 speed, she should outspeed her opponent. Helps your Flashing Blade too. In other words, you drop 2 cooldown and then 2 cooldown, and then you get into Gale Force. I know Gale Force is 5, but it's actually 4 because you got Times Pulse. So Fire Sweep, it's a Fire Sweep Gale Force build that actually really works. That's actually so sick, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think if you're going to make a future-proof Soleil, because chances are whatever Refine she gets will be a Fire Sweep weapon, this is what you do. This is like the best build you can do on her. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you outspeed them, Flashing Blade gets you 5 extra damage, so she hits 66 essentially. Yeah, 66 essentially. 66 times 2, that's a lot of damage anyways. And and 10 of that will be pure damage. Well, 5 on each shot, so it adds into 10. And then of course you attack -2, they can't counterattack, and then you attack again -2 times pulse gale force. So good. I actually love this build. You're right. This was interesting. You didn't bait me. I actually want to feature this in a video. It's so good. But I've been here for 2 hours, over 2 hours, and I'm still not done. Taste-tastrophe, you piece of shit. We've seen your Alm build so many times, and all you did was switch his weapon to Carrot Axe. You're the worst. Why would you make me look at this? All you did. Oh my god. We already saw his close call build with like distant counter with Alm's base weapon, and all he did was switch it to Carrot Axe. I cannot believe this guy. Alright, you did it. You made a Carrot Axe build. Why would you even do that? This axe sucks. I guess you could heal. Why would you even care about healing? I guess close call can make it so you take 4 damage. Man, 43 defense. Alright, this might be legit actually. Because that 43 defense with the 40% damage reduction you can likely get. You're not taking much damage. And then the Carrot Axe would just heal up that minimum damage you're taking. Rouse speed, res. God damn it, this actually works. Man, I hate you. This actually works. This is so stupid, but it works. I guess Ignis makes a lot of sense because you have flashing blue. Fuck. Yeah, it makes sense. You suck, but it makes sense. 3+1. How's this finished, dude? Where's your other 9 merges? 40+1, 3. Where's your rest of the How is this finished? 3 flowers, 33 HP. She has no HP. That's normal. 57 attack, 36 speed, 25 defense, 31 res. You want to go for plus attack? Why? Because Cogger's Dart needs you to out-attack your opponent in order to get attack speed +4. Fury makes a lot of sense. You need as much defense and res as you can, and you can't salvage HP, so it doesn't matter if you're taking chip damage. Null follow-up. I'm not sure if you need that. Even with null follow-up, they hit you one time, you might be dead. I know Cogger's Dart keeps halves the damage you take, but Fury takes you to what, 27? They can still just one-shot you. So yeah, I wouldn't really bother with null follow-up. I would go for desperation. For the first battle especially though, null follow-up makes a lot of sense, especially if you're breaking through Waries. But for any other battle, even if they can't say use Vengeful Fighter on you or Bold Fighter on you, they'll kill you on the first shot, so it doesn't really matter. Savage Blow makes sense. Darting Blow makes sense, I mean. Savage Blow also makes sense, yeah. You want to do the chip damage because she doesn't hit that hard. I would honestly go for Swiss Barrel. She does need more damage. You attack, they attack, you attack. Luna for next shot. Makes some sense. Are you actually using her in your team? I want to see this. I used to run Kagura in my defensive team. I stopped using her. But I use a very similar build as well. I don't know, man. I get the idea of null follow-up. But if you're going to use Fury and Kagura's Dart, it's not going to do much after the first shot, after the first battle. Need to build her up more. You should build her up more. Sturdy Impact is one of her best A slot options. Yeah, you should go for Sturdy Impact instead of null follow-up because it would essentially help you out with the scary parts of getting counterattacked. But yeah, this is not very ideal. It's just because, again, Kagura's Dart, even if you plus 10 her HP is still not high enough where Fury makes sense with null follow-up. So that's the only issue you have. If you go Impact, then you don't really need null follow-up. So there's a bunch of weird aspects to this. Should have won. Edelgard should have won a Hero Rises. What? Who says that? What is wrong with you? She's lucky to have even gotten in the last spot. She barely beat Mythic Leaf to make it in, man. She was like 100 votes from not making it in to even the voting. That is not should have won. Alright, what do you got? 40+3, 5 flowers. AKA max flowers. Still needs merges, whatever. Oh, using your Ether Race defense team? That's interesting. 44 HP, 61 attack, 32 speed, 39 defense, 23 res. Victoria's Axe, reposition, Gale Force. Attack defense solo, null follow-up, rouse attack defense, heavy blade. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to change here. It's very, very, very standard. Gale Force with her makes perfect sense because Victoria's Axe allows you to double. Also drops her cooldown to 4, so if you attack twice, it gets her to go into Gale Force. Now, the thing is, people should still consider Desperation. Now, she doesn't work with Desperation in traditional sense. In other words, outspeeding your opponent. She depends on her axe to generate the double. But if you take any damage, it still works.
So, and if you take reviews 3,275,653,104 and all the copies with F2P orbs, D.
Okay. And yes, I am. Thank you. Welcome back. 7 months. Engui Zhao. Engwood? I can't say your name, but thank you so much. Welcome back. But yeah, real quick, I would still say consider Desperation. Nullfall allows you to blow through the armor heroes. Problem is, if they can counterattack and she gets hit once, her defensive stats are pretty good, right? This is 45, essentially 50 something. I get it. Like, you take very minimum damage, so you might not need it. But some of the heroes out there right now with their fast specials and whatnot are so scary that if you touch them one time, they could kill you. So I get it, but consider Desperation. Other than that, if you don't think you need it, Nullfall is perfect. 40 plus 8 plus 10 Marth, 46 HP, 55 attack, 47 speed, 37 defense, 26 res, Exalted Falchion, Reposition, Fire Emblem, bonus doubler, Wrath, defense, smoke, and distant defense. That's interesting to go Wrath for Fire Emblem. Because even if you get the ideal situation, this drops to 1 cooldown, and then you gotta get hit, or you gotta attack twice. And because this doesn't heal you, that's like really not ideal. If it was instant Fire Emblem, yeah, get the one-shot kills. Not as worried about, like, you know, taking hits. Now, depending on your team, with bonus doubler, you might take no damage, because if you, like, add 6 more defense, it doubles into 49, so you're virtually taking no damage. And I get it. Or if you trigger Fire Emblem, you get plus 8 defense. But, like, yeah. I get it, but it's just, like, interesting. I don't know. You usually don't see Wrath on Marth. Marth isn't really made for it. Wrath, bonus doubler, or Wrath with fast specials, usually you find it on a character like Sothis, because they can heal themselves back up. But yeah. If all you want him to do is kill dragons, he'll do this anyways. And if you want him to kill anything else, Wrath might become problematic, because if you can get counterattacked, you could get worn down. And depending on your buff situations, which I don't know about, I don't know. It could have its own issues, but generally speaking, I wouldn't really go for Wrath. Like, hell, I go for, like, bonus level renewal, for example, just to keep his HP up in battle. But yeah, Wrath works really well when you can get your special up, but when you're not, like, instantly generating a special, it could be a problem. But yeah, interesting. Quickly check your list. I have a Marth too. Yeah, generally speaking, I would keep Binding Shield, because even though you're effective against dragons, the ability to make guaranteed doubles is important, because if you go up against something like Sothis not only doesn't count as a dragon, well, she counts as a dragon, but she doesn't get effective against dragons, so you don't kill her, in other words. And if she can attack you back, you actually die. So Binding Shield is super important for characters like Sothis. And some of the new dragons nowadays can definitely take a hit from Marth. But yeah. I don't know. Generally speaking, I would keep him as an anti-dragon hero. But yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Exalted Falchion is also the bonus doubler. So if you add 6, 6, 6, 6, so 55 defense. Like, I get it. If you're fully buffed up. 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 47 HP, 59 attack, 32 speed, 45 defense, 21 res, Wolfberg, reposition, bonfire, Swiss Barrel 3, chill defense 3, ward cav, and close defense 3. I would have gone for double Swiss Barrel because 7 more speed, 39. This adds another 4, 43. 1 more Swiss Barrel would be perfect. If you're going to go Swiss Barrel, you double down on it. Close defense means once you get in, you get more defense when you get attacked, when you're counterattacking, but like, just go all in, dude. Just go all in. If you're this far into it, just go all in. That's all I gotta say. Just go all in. But yeah, I would have done for double Swiss Barrel and just go make him offensive. And once he's in defensively, hopefully 36 speed means he's trading 1-to-1 blows. But yeah, that's the idea. Anyways, with your defense as high as it is, 49 defense, you're not really worried about like having desperation and whatnot. So fair enough. But again, always worry about, you gotta worry about like heroes with fast specials nowadays. Alright, but yeah, that's perfect. I would just suggest double Swiss Barrel. Since you're already going for Swiss Barrel 3, you might as well double down on it. I was thinking of either Heavy Blade or Swiss Barrel for Seal. Heavy Blade doesn't work It does work, but it's not ideal with things like Bonfire. Heavy Blades, you only have one Heavy Blade, you only have one Flashing Blade. The best heroes to use it are heroes that have Gale Force, or can get really fast specials, like important specials, like Ragnar Astra, for example. You know, heroes that would become completely broken with it. If you're only doing it for Bonfire, it's really not worth it. So yeah, I would go for Sparrow. And props to you. This is one of my favorite heroes of all time. I feel really bad that people give her no credit, but she's actually amazing. The new Thunderhead refine, super awesome. I love it so much.
I'll
It's so
have
cool.
to show you my Reinhardt build sometime. D.
Alright, Tarantula. You could just put it in right now, man. But thank you so much. Welcome back for 9 months. Alright, but 40 plus 2, 5 flowers, 36 HP, 46 attack, 40 speed, 21 defense, 28 res. The new Thunderhead. It's so weird because they messed up the translation, but what it really is, it's like the same idea as Tharja, but only works. Only works. If an ally initiates combat, when you initiate combat. So it's a kind of very strange way of wording it, but yeah, that's how it goes. So in other words, when she's attacking, she drops their speed and res by 5, which is important because she's not overly quick, but at plus speed, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. You can go double brazen. I'm not sure if you need to go double brazen. When you are a Bladetome hero, you usually are super scary. But I guess once you get into desperation, you're fine on your own, because this adds 9 attack, this adds another 7, so 16 more attack. So that reaches 62. That also has 7 res and 10 speed. So 55 speed and 35 res. Okay, that's super respectable.
Stop taking my money, tiny PP man.
Wow. Wow, Daniel. Thanks so much, but you're a tiny PP man. But yeah, I'm interested in that. Glimmer is a good choice because once you have like Glimmer, the only heroes I recommend Glimmer on are heroes that hit huge numbers. So heroes that would fit with Glimmer are automatically all Bladetome heroes. Technically Lysithea as well, but
That dumb virus hit the business so hard that I lost my ability to wail for Gakas. Oh
What?
well, I guess I still have some for P2 or in the meantime. Guess the hero. 8,724,600,000.
guess the hero. It's gonna be a sword hero. Is it gonna be your Marita again or your Larcy again? I don't know. That's my guess. Alright, but real quick, entire idea is when she attacks, she drops their res by 5, so essentially it's 5 extra attack. So she actually has like 67 attack when she's in desperation. She doesn't even need buffs at this point. This is kind of insane. But I do like this because when she does attack, she has 45 speed, so. She gets into desperation really easily owing to the fact that it's hard to double on her, and then she's supercharged when she does get a buff. Yeah, there's really nothing I would change. There's really nothing to change. This makes her self-sufficient, so she doesn't really need buffs. But this allows her to like one-shot everything, well, it should one-shot anything in the game if she does get a double, and she does have buffs. But yeah, nothing to change. This is perfect. Hone Cav is fine because I know people would suggest like things like Res Milk or whatever, but it hardly makes a difference. Like it literally doesn't do anything. Because why even bother? Because she still one-shots. Maybe it's for her teammates, but yeah, Hone Cavs. Support other heroes. To made him plus 10 listed here. 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 42 HP, 64 attack, 42 speed, 26 defense, 29 res. Hades, this adds another 6. This adds another 6. This adds another 4. And then you got an automatic Moonbow on top of that. Lull speed res adds another 3 because you dropped their res by 3. Same thing as adding 3. Mathing is hard. So 6 attack, 4, 10, 10, 10.
Is this what we're doing here?
84,
My
87.
wall heart, slayer of Altina. Goddess God me. I am greater than the gods. 6,458,074,225.
Hold up, are you saying you have a wall heart that kills Altinas? Are you sure? That doesn't, something about that just doesn't sound right, you know? For obvious reasons. Anyways, I'll check it out right after this. Lysithea has 84 attack. 84 attack with a 87 attack with a guaranteed Moonbow on top of that. She can one-shot almost anything in the game, but if for whatever reason she doesn't one-shot them, she generally should double because it's 46 speed. So 87 attack with a Moonbow. If they survive, they get another shot. Yeah, she just kills everything in the game, so it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know what is there to say. Like, this is one of the most busted heroes in the entire game. And the biggest issue is her art. I still can't get over it. What is with this face?